Is it working? Okay, hi guys, and welcome back to some more Shadowverse. Fortune's Hand expansion is now out, officially released. See, I even have to update it in order to get the new card. So, yeah. That being said, that means a bunch of things. First of all, we're gonna go ahead and do a lot of pack openings since I've been saving a lot of money. But second, we'll probably have... Oh, no new story modes? What? Ain't that just disappointing? Well, then it'll just be regular multiplayer, I guess. But that will have to wait until we bust open the packs. Oh my god, we'll even have 25 tickets? I wish I could get more than 20, than 10 at once. Now there's a lot of new legendary cards that have some really insane effects, but yeah, we'll try to go through them as fast as we can. Cat Tunner, the end of put a copy of a random allied follower, destroy this match that costs X play points. X equals your remaining play points. What the fuck? Alright, so it's the with having remaining play points again. Put a random ally from your deck into your hand. Well, this is just basic standard. Ghostly Maid, I've seen this one in Arena. Summon a ghost, and if you have 2 amulets, evolve with Shadowcraft. It does have a few amulets now that I think about it. Pure Shot Angel, 3 damage to random follower for 2, or for 8, 3 damage to a random follower and 3 damage to an enemy leader. So this is clearly just standard arena card. Is it just me, or have they are they making more and more cards be Japanese only? Artifact scan, I've seen this one in a video. Put copies of 2 random allied artifacts of different name that were destroyed. Then if you have more than 6 allied artifacts with different names destroyed, change their cost to 0. So that becomes incredibly powerful. Lionel Woodland Shadow. Deal 5 damage for enemy's follower. Can only accelerate if an allied follower has evolved this turn. Whoa, okay, that's new. It's an accelerated condition. And deal 5 damage. Then if the selected follower has had 5 defense or less before damage was dealt, evolve this follower. Okay, and the evolution once on each of the opponent's turn, when your opponent plays a follower, deal 10 damage to it. Ooh, interesting. Cloud Gigas, I've seen this one. 2 mana, 5/5. Talk about power creep, and ward, but at the start of your turn, so that is next turn, it just goes back into your deck. It's banished and goes back into your deck. So, an interesting defensive tool that you obviously can't do much with. Draw a card. If Vengeance is not active for you, deal 2 damage to your leader, or else deal 2 damage to the enemy leader. So, pretty standard card. Man, look at 3 mana, free draw a card. Jesus, the power creeping is going up insanely. And the thing is, it even by this, it doesn't seem too impressive. Alright, I seen this one. Deal 3 damage, Burial Rite, draw a card. Destroy a random follower for 2. Kind of like Deadly Shot, but for 2. Interesting. To enhance force, summon a tropical grouper. So another one during your turn, an allied follower evolves, summon a tropical grouper. Okay. Whatever. Man, did my game change in Japanese and I missed it somehow? If an allied commander card is in play, evolve this follower. If an allied command, okay, yeah, that's decent. If another allied follower with ward is in play, destroy an enemy follower, or otherwise gain ward. So Ward Heavencraft gets more support. What about Forestcraft? Put a random follower with Accelerate from your deck into your hand. A card is using its Accelerate effect, deal 2 damage to all enemies. Accelerate support for Forestcraft. Seems weird. Winged Courier. Last words, draw a card. Okay. It's a neutral. Standard arena card. Whenever you play a spell, summon a happy pig. This is the 2/2 that restores defense. Evolve all allied happy pigs for Runecraft. Huh. It's an, it's an interesting defensive option. I'm not sure. I guess you can have a few. You need cheap spells with it. That's the problem. Like 1 or 0 cost spells. Otherwise, it won't work. Holbright Altar. If an allied follower with ward is in play, subtract 1 from this element's countdown. Last word, summon a Holy Winged Dragon. So you get a 4 mana 6/6 if you have a ward in play, which is pretty strong. Soulbox. Oh no, it's a mimic. If there are any allied amulets in play, evolve this follower. Okay, so amulet Shadowcraft. Restore 1 defense to leader. If an allied follower with ward is in play, draw a card. Otherwise, restore 4. Honorable Thief. Rally, as this activates when the number of allied followers that have come into play this match is equal or greater than the rally value. Okay, so if 5 followers have arrived, it will evolve and it will put a Gilded Boots into your hand as last words. It's just a decent, an okay card. Um, By an effect, summon an Ivory Dragon, and if overflow is active, draw a dragon. Oh, I've seen this one. And the Ivory Dragon, yeah, is that one. If it's discarded, and it restores defense to your leader based on the amount of cards you discard. So more support for Discard Dragon, that's always nice to see. What else we have? Jeweled Brilliance. I think I've seen this one in the arena. Barrel Ride, draw a card. That X to this amulet countdown. X equals the half of the original cost of the follower destroyed by Burial Rite. And last word, summon a copy of the follower destroyed by the Burial Rite. So basically, it's kind of like a delayed summon, but it's for 2. So you can get, for example, you can kill Mordecai. Let's say, for example, it costs 8, so you play it 2 mana with a countdown. It will have 5 countdown, but in 5 turns, you'll get a Mordecai. So it's kind of like long-term investments. Hey, award. If any allied F amulets are in play, restore X to your leader. X is equal to number of allied amulets in play. So this is a solid, it's a decent ward that you can play for 2, and you can even play it later for restore effects. I wonder if the ward will work with Elana, or if it's better to have its own thing. Last words, put a puppet. We've seen this. Whiplash Imp. If Rat is active for you, gain +1/+4 and Rush and Drain. And for 6, you also summon a Whip Imp Lancer. That's the one is with Storm. So this one becomes a free 6 with Rush and Drain. Yeah, I think my game suddenly changed to Japanese. I'll see if I can change it back. Dragon Impact. +1/+1 Rush to Dragon Craft follower in your hand. Deal 5 damage to a random enemy follower. Oh, alright. Oh, I've seen this one, by the way. Juggling Monkey. Earthright, gain +1/+1, and last word, summon 2 Earth Essence. If you can get this on turn 1 with the I can't the barrier, I think Earth Essence, like that is like such a high roll. Ward, Fanfare, put a fire play point, Heavencraft or Amulet from your deck into your hand. So you can draw Elana with this. Pretty fair and simple. Moonrise Werewolf, ever is active for you, gain +0/+2 and ward. And then gain +3/+3. So it becomes a 1/5 with ward, but it's pretty hard to activate Avarice on turn 2. Still, good. And one allied borrow card from which exactly give +2/+2. Okay. Put an insight into your hand as last words. Insight is still a card, so it's weird. You want damage to your leader. Give +1/+1 to a random allied follower, if you have one in play. Creative Conjurer. If there are no allied Earth Sigil amulets in place on an Earthed sense, otherwise perform Earthright, put a Golem summoning. Summon a Guardian Golem. You have 20 cards or less into your deck. Evolve it. It's not bad. It's a Guardian Golem, right? 2 play points. Free with ward. Doesn't seem bad at all. 4 fairies and put them rush. Evolve them instead. Okay, cool. Put a random follower. Yeah, we've seen. Bum bum bum. So, cards starting to repeat. That's good. We'll go through them a little bit faster. I've seen this one. Robotic Engineer puts a paradigm shift into your hand. Very useful. Discard a card. Gain +6/+6. X6. So the original cost of the discarded card for Swordcraft. Oh yeah, they do have some discard support, so that will work. Cloistered Sacristan. Crystallize 2, countdown 4. Burial and subtract 1 from this LK. Summon him. And it's a ward. And Burial Right. I destroy one of the enemy followers with the highest attack in play and restore 3 defense to your leader. Don't think I've seen this one. Summon a Shield Guardian that is 1/1 with ward. Summon 3 instead. Give +3/+3 to all Shield Guardians. So just build a wall of shields. Deal 3 damage to an enemy. If Rat is active, recover 2 play points. So basically deal 3 damage to an enemy follower for free once you've dealt enough damage to your face. However, play this turn, gain +2/+2. Then if at least 4 other cards, gain +2/+2 more and ward. Whoa! If you play 4 other cards, this big boy becomes a 5/5 with ward. That's pretty strong. Oh, we have here dragon spawning, 2 dragon nests. Yeah, if you have 10 play points, summon 5 instead. Well, the problem is that you cannot use them right away. It's at the start of your turn. So, you would have to play something else or play spells together with them. And +6/+0 equals number of allies has different name. Destroyed this match. Oh, so it can become a rush with a lot of attack and 5 defense. Not sure if it's all that great. Oh, I've seen this one. Fanfare, put a Dreadhound into your hand. Dreadhound 4/4 Bane Ward, given random allied Ernesta. Weapon Hawker, last word, deal 4 damage to an enemy follower. Wow, that's a very powerful combination of cards. Now you need to get them to rally 10 in order to be able to do that. Otherwise, it's just a 1 mana 1/1, which is obviously garbage. But once you have rally 10, it's like it's strong. Like it's very good. Pop goes the puppet. It's a misspell, unless it was intended. Destroy enemy follower, then deal X damage to a random enemy follower. X equals the destroyed follower's attack. Whoa, really? It's kind of like dueling. Can hit 2 things with this. It's pretty strong. Hellbright, seen that. Pompous summons. Oh my god, I haven't seen Pompous Princess in a while. Fellas, photograph follower from your deck into your hand. Put 2 Swordcraft followers from your deck into your hand instead. Okay. Oh, and Titanic Showdown. Put a random follower that costs which cost 9 play points from your deck into your hand. If another Titanic Showdown are in play, recover 4 play points and then banish it. Then Last Wars, at the start of your next turn, put 5 random followers that each cost at least 9 play points from your hand into your play. Very slow effect. Now, why are my cards all Japanese? How the hell? Display subtitles during cutscenes. Battle, other. It's nothing related to this. I guess they just gave up making fucking English voice acting for them. Wait, there's one way to check. That is to go to a regular card that we already have.
Gobby's feeling hungry.
Yeah, it's still English. So what the hell is going on with this? Okay, we still have a lot more to pop open over here. Jesus. I don't know why I can't buy them all. This is something like... It should be easy to implement. Why is the 10 card limit? Okay. Titanic Showdown. Springwell. Discard a card and deal 4 damage to random enemy follower. Oh. Well, that's pretty good. It's a removal. A very solid removal. And yeah. And more discard synergy. Randomly hit a copy of a card discarded by an effect this turn into your hand. Well, it's good to see that Discard Dragon is finally becoming the, the thing that we've always dreamt it to be. A Lorena's Holy Water into your hand. That is the one, yeah, that's restored to draw 1. Turn when defense is restored to your leader. If it's the second time this turn, gain the ability to evolve for 0 evolution points. And deal X damage, execute the attack of the ally follower the highest attack in play. So you need to restore defense twice in order for it to be able to evolve for 0, and then if it evolves, it can also act as a removal. Oh, and magical augmentation. Check this out. Deal 1 damage to enemy follower, but for 2 Earth Rights, deals 4 damage instead and draws 2 cards. Very solid Earthright support. So I'm thinking by what I'm seeing right now, the cards that I'll be looking forward to play. Simple draw a card or ambush. And what's this? Restore to defense, draw a card. Their leader's defense is restored. Summon a Snake Princess. It's a 1/3. And it restores more defense on the evolve. Burning Constriction. Followers and Revenge is active. You deal 4 damage to the enemy leader. That's not bad. 20 cards or less deal 3 damage instead. Another exceptionally powerful arena card. Let me tell you that much. In Arena, where you only have 30 cards in your deck, all these cards are so much stronger. And we got our first legendary, Terraformer, and also Deepwood Wolf. Accelerate, and when you play a card using Accelerate, you can evolve it. It's a free 7 mana, 3/3 with Storm, but it evolves into a 6/6 with Storm. Turn allied follower amulet and draw a card. So basically, it's a Nature's Guidance. And Terraformer is a Forestcraft. Fusion, you can fuse it with Forestcraft followers that cost 2 play points or more. If you fuse more than 2 cards at once, it will gain +2 and you will be able to draw a card. And if you have at least 2 cards fused, it gains Storm. And if you have at least 4 cards fused, gains you can destroy enemy follower. Now, the problem is yeah, I have to fuse it with followers that cost 2 play points or more, so it doesn't work with fairies, the tokens that Forestcraft generally produce. So it might work with Greenwood Guardians, but then you're not gonna get the effects for it. So yeah, it's a little bit weird. I'm not sure what will work well with it. Authoring tomorrow. What is this? Give your leader firing effect. At the end of your turn, if it's your second, fourth, sixth, or eighth turn, deal 1 damage to all enemy followers. If it's your third, fifth, seventh, or ninth turn, draw a card. If it's your 10th turn, deal 5 damage to enemy leader. So it is not second, it is removed after activating 3 times. Oh, it only activates 3 times. I thought like, wow, you play this and you get this effect until turn 10? Like, it's pretty crazy. No, it only does it 3 times, and it's not stackable, and it only works until turn 10. So if you now obviously most matches end until turn 10. Let's be realistic here. We're talking about Shadowverse, but if you get past turn 10, this becomes useless, which is I don't know what to say about that. I would like for matches to be more, to last longer and be more exciting and everything. Deal 2 damage to random AFR, so more accelerate. So we're seeing accelerate for a craft. Earthright is a deck that I want to play. Probably Swordcraft looks pretty solid. I will be looking forward to play that. Artifact Portalcraft, as I can update it and play that. And I don't know what else. Mind Splitter. X equals the number of allied followers in play. At the end of the turn, if you have at least one play point, draw a card. If you have three, subtract two from its cost. Not bad. Getting some more Goldens. Deathbringer. Animated too. Countdown 3, fanfare and last word, summon a random enemy. Transform a random enemy follower into a skeleton. That's a 1-1. Yeah. Destroy 2 random enemy followers and restore a 5 defense to your leader. Wow. That's pretty good. That is not the crystallize effect, so that's when you actually get it as a card, right? Yeah. Takes a while. And the second legendary. Seen this one. 8 Sofina Strength. Accelerate 2, summon a Somnolent Strength. That is an amulet with countdown 3 that at the end of the turn gives +2 defense to a random allied follower, and for the final effect when it's destroyed it gives -2 to a random enemy follower. Give all allied followers +1/+1 and ward. While this follower is in play, all allied followers in play and that come into play can take more than 3 damage at a time. So it makes your board more resilient and it gives them ward. Okay, so nice. I guess I'm open to the idea of ward heaven craft. I don't really have the other legendaries for it. And I'm not sure if it will work well by itself. Powerlifting Puppeteer. Put 2 puppets at the end of your give +1/+1 to all puppets in your hand. Huh. So, so you can't use them right away, but the longer it survives, it makes your puppets pretty strong. Now they do die at the end of the turn, so unless you can give them Storm or something, you're into your hand copies of the 3 leftmost cards in your hand in the order they were added. I've seen this one in a video. It's such a weird card. Feels like a troll. Oh my god, that's a lot. Inasa Necromancer, enhance 7, reanimate 10, and draws a card with Burial Rite. Contemptuous Demon. Rat is active, gain the ability to evolve for 0 play points. At the end of your turn, deal 1 damage to your leader. The start of your turn, restore 2 defense to your leader. Interesting. During your turn, that is after you evolve it, their leader takes damage, deal 3 damage to a random enemy follower up to 10 times per turn. Whoa. Okay. And we've seen this one. So, Bloodcraft with self-damage, same as before. Nothing new here. A lot of animated cards, so I'm gonna have a lot of dust to get out of them. Alright, we should be getting faster and faster through the cards now. I think I've got most of the bronze and silver, so it will only be up for the legendaries and the golds to make it to me. And I should be getting loads of them. I hope. Please. Ah, that one I haven't seen before. If I see it again, I'll try and showcase his shielded something. Optimistic Beastmaster. Yeah, yeah, we've seen everything. Hmm. Dragon Impact. I already have 3 of these. I think I already have more than enough copies of this one. Ooh, this is new. Resolve of the Fallen. Destroy an enemy follower or amulet. Three followers have evolved this match. Recover 3 play points, and if at least 5 have evolved, draw 2 cards. And it's a neutral, so it's an evolution support card. Could work with Zeus. Could work in the Dragoncraft deck that you just ramp and evolve. Might be good there. And this might be good there as well to keep you safe in the early game from taking too much damage. Although the opponent can just play up the board. I guess you can have board clears afterwards, but yeah, it's debatable how that works. And I guess yeah, the Goblin War Pack works as a sort of board clear. Authoring tomorrow. Ooh, this is new. Cheaper Skipper. Summon a fighter. Oh my god. Yeah, the vanilla 2 play.22. Jesus. Can only accelerate if a follower was played this turn. Ah, so you can't get a 1 mana 2/2 on turn 1. How about that? So you can accelerate effects, summon a fighter, and evolve it. Wow, there's a lot of accelerate support in Forestcraft. I'm interested to see how that actually works. Oh, and this one. Shield Phalanx. Summon a Shield Guardian and a Knight. So 1/1 and a 1/1 with Word. And Rally 5. Summon a Front Guard General. Whoa. And a Shield Guardian. That's that's a big boy. Rally 5. Hello. Got a bunch of cards here. Draconic Call. Put one of the highest cost dragon cards from your deck into your hand, and if Overflow is active, put 2. And Turncoat's Dragon Summoner. This card is discarded by an effect. Put a Crimson Dragon Sorrow into your hand. That is a 5/4/4. During your turn, if discard card, subtract X from the cost of this card. X equals the number of cards distracted, and then when you discard it, and then when you play it, there's this one. When you play it, it discards a card and draws 2. Then, if you play this, you discard a card and put an Azur's Dragon Rage into your hand, which is a 7 that gets discounted by discard, and it has Storm. So yeah, that's a lot of discard support. I will be I'll be interested to try that one out too. Discard Dragon if it's stronger than Natura. Like Natura Dragon is so strong in the meta last time I checked. Oh, hello. Got the neutral legendary 11, Zelegnia, the World. Invocation at the start of your 10th turn. Invoke this card and evolve it. So, yeah, we have 2 things. You can either play it. It's a 5/5/5 that restores 5 defense to your leader. And then if it had less than 14, draws 2 cards and destroy a random enemy follower. So it's a very defensive card. It's a very good card to come back on the board. Now, obviously, you cannot evolve it, so it is a little bit lackluster in that area. But if it gets invoked and it gets evolved, if you're a leader, the following effect at the end of the turn, deal 4 damage to all allies and enemies. So you just demolish everything, including your face and the enemy face. Ally follower are in play, deal 2 damage to 1 and draw a card and gain +2/+1. Oh, so it's a 1 mana free 2 draw a card, but you need to deal 2 damage to a follower in play. So it's if it's early game, that usually means killing it. But it works if you play a 2/2 and you can trade into something and then play this over it. Vampire of Calamity, deal 1 damage to your leader, deal 2 damage to an enemy follower. Okay, for 1. Rush, Fanfare. Rat is active for you, deal 4 damage to enemy, and restore 4 defense to your leader. Um, Very strong for Arena. Not so sure how good it is in Construct. It seems a bit slow. I mean, the Accelerate effect helps a lot, but yeah, still seems slow. Alright, very good. With the Legendary, still have 40 more decks to open. Interesting new animation over here. Hey, another legendary. Ah, Sarisa looks Flash Spear. Sarisa is back. The next time this flower takes damage, reduce that damage to 0. Okay, they kept that. Randomly summon a copy of one of the highest allied followers that had ward when they were destroyed. Ah, so you can put ward on something and it will keep it. Whenever an allied follower with ward is destroyed, gain +2/+2. So ward support. Hey, another one. X, Sloths, Wheel of Fortune, Portalcraft. Resident is active here, summon an enemy Wheel of Misfortune and banish this follower. Start of your opponent's turn. If Resident is active for you, gain +1/+1 and destroy a random enemy follower. Okay, so if you don't have Resonance, it will do this. If you have Resonance when you play it, it will summon this and activate one of the effects. Add 1 to the cost of all cards in your hand. It summons it for the enemy. Yeah. Give -2/-2 to all allied followers or summon an enemy analyzing artifact, but the same effect will not happen twice. Yeah, it is Misfortune, indeed. Huh. It's a card to miss. It's pretty cool to mess up with the opponent like that, but it seems a little bit unreliable. Like you cannot ensure which effect will trigger, so that might be problematic. This is something that some other people have noticed. What is this? Prudent General. On the evolve, give your leader following effect at the end of your turn, summon a steel-clad knight. Oh wow! You just get a 2/2 for free for the rest of the match. Talk about power creep, my dude. Come on. But yeah, people are saying that it's becoming a little bit too random on the effects. Oh, I haven't seen this one. Summon a Pegasus or Opinion player. Hmm. That it's becoming a little bit too random with the effects. Ah, Madcap Conjuration. What the hell is this? Discard your hand. If at least 2 spells are discarded, draw 5 cards. If at least 2 followers are discarded, destroy all followers. If at least 2 amulets are discarded, summon 2 clay golems and deal 2 damage to the enemy leader. Okay, so if you have a full hand, you can and have this variety. You can draw 5, destroy all followers, and summon 2 clay golems and deal 2 damage to the enemy. It's pretty funny. And Diamond Paladin, wow. Rush, Fanfare, Enhance 8, gain the ability to evolve for 0. During your turn, whenever this follower attacks and destroys an enemy, if this follower is not destroyed, recover 2 play points and the ability to attack twice per turn. Okay, and if it evolves, which you can do for free on 8, it gives an enemy follower -4, -0. Ah, so you can trade into it easier. Right. Okay. Seeing all of those. Getting decent amount of legendaries, all things considered, but considering that, you know, in the top tier decks you need 3 copies of each, like you can't just put a one off. It's never enough. Now I see in this one. That was a fully animated card pack. Decisive Strike. What is this? Swordcraft. Deal X damage to a follower. X equals the attack of the highest attack commander follower in your hand. Deal 5 damage to all enemy follow X damage to all enemy followers in your hand. Oh, so if you just have a strong commander in your hand, you'll just remove something for extremely cheap. That seems very powerful. It's insanely powerful. It does give some information to the opponent, like, so his highest commander has X attack, and you can see, you know, what are the commanders that have that many attacks. They're probably not that many, so you can pretty much narrowing down, like, oh, he has that card in your hand. But still, that kind of removal for just the information seems pretty insane. But I guess I do like the tactical element of it a little bit. Already got that one. At least I'm completing the golden collection, if not the legendary. Alright. 24 more. Here we go, let's go, let's go. Come on. Sorry, I've been keeping you for fucking 30 something minutes. Okay. I already pretty much got an idea of the decks that are playable and how they're gonna play. This is new. Restore free defense to an ally. If 2 other cards are played, recover 1 evolution point. Not too bad. Okay, Prudent General. Got the second copy. I think I'm looking for a Swordcraft deck. I'll probably play that one first before any Earthright or Dragon. Haven't played Sword in a very long time. Uh, there were a lot of legendaries that you needed in the previous expansion for all the evolve swords. I'm thinking maybe now I will be able to do it. Put a puppet in your hand, give your leader the following effect until the end of turn. Allied puppet comes into play, deal 2 damage to random enemy follower. If no enemy followers, deal 2 damage to enemy leader instead. Wow! This effect is not stackable. But it's only once. Mm. So I guess you can play a bunch of puppets and it will ping the opponent or clear the board. Oh, is this Bane? Fanfare. Banish all cards in your deck that originally cost 1, 3, 5, 7, or 9 play points. Can only attack if Overflow is active for you. On the evolve, deal 4 damage to all followers. So you're only left with even cards. You play this for free. I think what I'm thinking about is you can, for example, you can drag an Oracle on 2, then you play this on 4. I can't do much, so the opponent will just ignore it. And you ramp up again on 5 and get to 6. You need to ramp twice. I guess you can evolve it, even if you can't attack with it, you still can evolve it and clear the board on 5, and then on 6 with the additional ramp you'll have the overflow, and yeah, still it's a large sacrifice. to discard that entire deck. An interesting card though. I'll be looking forward to seeing that one if anything goes out from it. Lorena. Got that one before. Got all of those before. Yeah. Bum bum bum. I mean, I've noticed that they've, at least up until now, they only put the Japanese voices on like the very specific cars, like the promo cars. Now they just put it on all of them. It's weird. Did the fucking English voice actors just quit? Not enough money during COVID. Oh, I seen this one. Imperator of Magic. Earth writes summon emergency summoning that summons a Guardian Golem and a Clay Golem when the opponent is playing something. And for 6, you recover 1 evolution point. And then if you evolve it, you'll deal X damage to an enemy follower. X equals the number of allied Earth Sigil amulets destroyed during this match. So this is very good for the Earthright rune that I'm looking forward to play. Okay. And I need to go through them again just to this liquefy, disenchant, whatever, all the animated ones. Alright, here we go. Last one. Last 4, I guess. Mind Splitter, already had it. Lionel, already have it. And last one. Legendary? Ah, come on. I guess I did get a bunch of legendaries. So yeah, that's the card pack opening. Unfortunately, there's no new single player, so I guess next time when we'll see each other, it will be straight into the multiplayer formats. Hope you guys enjoyed watching. Make sure you like, subscribe if you want to see more. I'll see you next time. We're going to make it has stopped working. Bye bye.